Hey guys, it's Aslan. Welcome to Asland. Welcome to this little mini series about learning how to mend your own clothes. I know that sounds kind of boring, but I try to make it fun by turning it into like a little project of its own. So basically, this little bear takes like 4 different stitches to make. Okay? 4. That's not that many. I feel like anyone would probably do that. You're actually learning how to make something, right? And then all of these stitches can then be used to fix your clothes, right? All right, in this first video, I'm gonna be teaching you how to do a blanket stitch. It's super easy, super beginner friendly, and this whole project is very, very inexpensive. Okay, and then you're asking, right? Like, okay, I learned all these stitches, but now I have this little bear that's like cute, but like, what am I gonna do with it? Well, I have an idea for that too. So basically what I was thinking, what I'm gonna do with mine is I'm gonna write a little letter to go with this bear and give it to somebody to show my love and appreciation for them. And I think that's like a really cool idea to just like serve the people around you and just like brighten someone's day. Other than that, that's all I've got for you. And on to the video. All right, the first step is to download the pattern, the free pattern, and get it all cut out. Well, I guess print it first, right? And then go and get yourself a piece of 8.5 by 11 felt. So they usually just have it in like regular sheets of felt. You know, you can get them at like Walmart or Joann's, wherever, you know. I got mine from Hobby Lobby, I think, and it was like 33 cents. It's super, super cheap. Basically, you want to pin the paper pattern onto your felt, right? And then just start cutting everything out. Make sure that you get all of those corners cut really nice so that you don't have anything sticking out, right? And, you know, just go for it. You know, I feel like there's nothing, nothing really interesting about cutting out a pattern. So I'll just leave that to you guys. Go for it. Alright, once you've done that, you want to lay out both sides of your bear. Thread your needle. If you don't know how to do that, I can definitely make a video of that. So, or look it up on YouTube. I know there's a lot of people who have done videos like that. So you want needle and thread, probably something that matches your felt, whatever color you use, because honestly, you can make this bear in any color that you want. It would be super cute. I also bought like a pink fabric to make one of these bears out of, so I'm excited about that. Yeah, you're gonna need scissors, pins, you know, the whole, well, not a lot. You actually don't need pins, but they make life easier. They always make life easier. Anyways, right here, I'm just pinning, oh, it says it right there on the screen. We're using pins to mark the hole. We will add stuffing later. So basically, between those 2 pins that I'm adding right now, you're not going to sew in between those just yet. Because later, we're going to need that hole so that we can put the stuffing in there. Makes sense, right? Okay. Basically, just pinning all the arms and the legs up so they don't move while I'm sewing. And then I'm just going to start on like your basic blanket stitch. I was trying to remember what it's called. But yeah, it's super, super easy. I wonder if I could have sworn I put a tutorial in here somewhere. Wait, let me just stop the video and I'll put in the tutorial on how to actually sew the blanket stitch real quick. Okay, blanket stitch, here we go. I slow this part down a lot because it just goes by super fast. You're going to stab your needle through the backside of your fabric and pull it towards you. Then you're going to stick the needle through the tail end of it. So hopefully you can tell what I just did because I can't explain it. Basically, then you're going to put your needle through the backside of your fabric again and hold on to this little loop part right here. You see me doing that with my hand? There's a little loop that I held on to. Okay, and then you put your needle through that and you just pull. Okay, and then it makes like this little square thing. I don't know how to describe it, but it's a blanket stitch. What else? What else is there to say? Basically, then you just repeat this over and over again, and it makes this like really cute, functional yet decorative stitch, and it's really adorable. You eventually get really good at it. The only tip that I have is to make sure that your fabric, that you have it in your hand like I do, because if you have it like flipped the other way, I don't know how to describe this, then it is harder. So just make sure it looks like how mine looks. I don't know how to describe it. Hopefully you understand. I'm sorry. I was not born to do this. Anyway, see, look how cute it looks. It, like, once you start getting a couple stitches in there, it looks really adorable. And like, don't worry about them all being perfect or like being the same height, because mine aren't, but you know, it still looks cute, so it's fine. Perfection is not everything. Go ahead, live your life. Okay, and now here is the video of me actually sewing up the bear. I think I'm gonna speed this up a little bit more because it's a lot, you know? Oh my gosh. Oh, and you see how that happened right there? Like, the thread got caught on his little foot. That kept happening the entire time. So basically, just be patient with yourself. It's bound to happen, like, no matter what you do. It's gonna get caught on like little parts of his body or her body. I don't know. What kind of bear are you making? Are you making a girl bear or a boy bear? I don't know. I made a boy bear. He's cute. Anyways, he's bound to get caught on there sometimes, and he's gonna get caught on the little pins too. So it's okay if that happens. Just like take your time, like, and enjoy it, right? Because that's what this is all about, learning and enjoying. Oh, I guess I should be telling you like what the blanket stitch can be used for, like when repairing your clothes, because that's kind of what this video is about, right? It's not just about making a bear. Okay, so here are some uses that I thought of. So basically, like if the hem comes out of your shirt, like it starts to like unravel or something like that, you can use a blanket stitch to stitch that back up. I think this could work really well on like the cuffs of your jeans if you wanted to add something a little cute to them, or if they needed to be fixed or they had a hole in them or something, then, or like a tear at the bottom, you could totally like use this to like fix that. That's a good idea. Or you can use it on like a dish towel to like make a decorative edge, or a blanket. You could totally like use it to fix something like that. I don't know. Guys, you're creative. You can figure this out. Those are my suggestions, but I bet you could come up with different ways to use this. Like, oh my gosh, I'm sorry, I'm just watching this video now, and it's really cute. Huh. And his little hand. Yeah, but I guarantee that with practice, by the end of this bear, you will definitely be much better at a blanket stitch, because, dang, it's kind of hard. And it's kind of like you forget sometimes how to do it, but it gets easier. So just keep going. It gets more fun. I think in total to like sew up this bear, like the outside of it, it took me like an hour. And I mean, I've been sewing for a couple years now, so that makes sense. I don't know. I haven't been hand sewing. I've been machine sewing. That's different. So I don't think this should take you more than like 3 hours. But you can like split it up into different days, you know, like just work on it whenever you have time. Here's it all stitched up, and as you can see, I did leave that little hole right there so that we can add stuffing in later. See, I just pointed to it. Oh, and I'm showing you. Oop. I feel bad. Maybe this little bear feels exposed. Am I exposing you? I'm sorry. Sorry, little bear. Okay, this is me adding stuffing. So basically for stuffing, I was thinking you don't even have to have stuffing. This doesn't take a lot of stuffing, but you don't have to have stuffing if you don't have it. You can put rice in this. You could put beans in this. You can put like old scraps of fabric. You know, you can do anything. You can put anything in here. The only thing that I recommend if you are using stuffing is to make sure that when you're like using like some kind of like tool or a long stick to help push the stuffing into the bear, you're gonna have to do that like with any kind of stuffing or like fabric pieces. You're probably gonna have to do that too, but make sure that the stuffing isn't like balling up, because you'll see that it'll like ball up in the like the arms and the legs and stuff and get really hard, and so it's not like soft and squishy anymore. So you need to be careful of that. That's my advice. Oh, and he's waving at you because he's happy. He's a happy camper. He's happy to be a bear. Sorry. I don't mean to be weird. Okay, what's happening here? Oh, okay, this is the part where I sew up his side and we finish him with love. Oh, how cute. No, why is this giving Build-A-Bear Workshop vibes? So basically, you're just going to be using the blanket stitch again to sew him up. That's why I really like projects with blanket stitch on the outside, because you don't have to like fold anything over or like make a hidden seam or anything like that. I can totally like show you guys how to do that later if you want, but I love these really beginner friendly projects like this because they're so fun and easy to do, and they look really like cute and adorable and like handmade at the same time. I don't know, whoever came up with the blanket stitch was a genius. We love her or him, I don't care. Oh, and it's super cute. Okay, and then I think this last part is just me tying a knot in it, and that's it. Now you know the blanket stitch and you can use it whenever you need to.